We're going to talk about this year's JV boys soccer team, and my name is Coach Critchlow, and I was the coach. This year, the team was 11-2-3, and we had a lot of things going on. Um, we had to work through COVID, which meant that the boys had to be very disciplined coming in, checking their temperatures, wearing masks. Uh, we didn't get all the summer training that we wanted and we usually get. We weren't in the weight room. It was really a strange thing that put more of a burden on the boys, and they really stepped up this year with that. As you saw earlier, our record was 11-2-3, and for sure, this is the most youthful team I think I've ever coached. A slew of freshmen starting on the field, a very good sprinkle of a few sophomores, and at the most at one time, I think I'd have two, maybe three juniors, but usually there were two juniors on the field. And we went 11-2-3. Um, this was a team that had a very, very, very strong work ethic. They showed up, they did what I asked them to do. They were very competitive in practice, and they were even more competitive in games. But it wasn't to the point of where we were trying to hurt each other in practice or anything like that. But these boys went at it hard. Um, Maybe one or two times we got a little overexcited in games this year, but we learned. We're going to grow. We're going to get better. Um, I appreciate the guys with a few guys step up when we need from the JVB team. They stepped in and they were very helpful to keeping things the way they need to be with us. So appreciate that, guys, when you showed up. Um, you know, like I said, two losses all year, and even the big loss everyone talks about would say, St. Ignatius. At halftime we were 1-0 down on St. Ignatius, and we dinged the post a couple of times. The boys let me know they know some of those guys, and they said we got in on them into their box more than any other team all year. Okay, so that's something to be very proud of. The guys can hold their head up high with that. That's a team that wants to play us because they know we play a good brand of soccer. Okay. For sure, like I said before, coming out of the back, we could defend against anybody. Our team put themselves in the right position almost all the time. Yes, mistakes were made, things happen, but more often than not, it was a lack of size and strength versus doing what you need to do. Okay. So sometimes the other team, this guy who probably drove to the game outweighs our guy by 40, 50 pounds, just kind of pushed our guys out of the way. But we were where we were supposed to be. The guys put themselves in the right spot and they really did what they needed to do. Through the midfield, we were very dynamic when we needed to be. We could move the ball up, back, forward. People had a really good touch on the ball. We were also calm at the same time and helping each other out in a very good position. Again, with a three system midfield, it worked very well for us. And then finally up front, it's about the most dangerous group I've ever seen. Okay. We really always had a chance to tie or win a game. Doesn't matter if it was the players on the outside, doesn't matter if players on the inside. We were really, really solid up front with a nice boost of speed, but much more, I'd say, a technicality that was very, very complimenting to the rest of the team. So hopefully you guys had a great year because I know I did. Can't wait to see you next year.